it's me again, and this vlog is actually the vlog that came after the previous vlog that you'll see me in the same clothes, but I'm going to put it on before this one. It's a before and not an after. And this is I've finally done my Make 9 in 2019, and I've toyed right from January. I wanted to do one, and I've picked out 9 garments, and then I've looked at them and I've thought, you know, I don't really need those, I don't need that, I don't need this, I don't need the other. So then one was taken out, then another one was taken out, and then another one was put back in, and another one, and it's only up till 2 days ago that I finally decided which ones to have. 2 of them are carried forward from last year. One of them I've already done, but I'm going to do something different. And the other one is one I never got to do, but I have been told it's really good. So anyway, let's get going. The first one I'm going to do is the Bruyere shirt. And that, I'll put a picture up of different pictures up to let you see what they're like. The Bruyere shirt, I actually tried this last year, and when I did it, it turned out too small. But I liked the idea. It turned out too small, and I could have adapted it, but I think I didn't have enough material, and it was a checking material, and I thought, oh, if I put anything in, it would have really stood out like a sore thumb. So I decided I was going to try it again. So the second time I made it, I made this version with no sleeves, and I actually like that because I thought it would be quite nice for the summer, and I can wear a t-shirt underneath it as well. So I'll be telling you about this, more about this when I come to doing it, but the one that I made last year ended up in the bin. I just got so fed up with it, I just picked it up and put it in the bin. So you can see even the best sewers, or even the ones who are more competent, still make mistakes. It went in the bin. It didn't even go in the unfinished garments, UFG or whatever you call it, UFG. But I did another one. It's not completely finished, and I'll show you it when it is finished. And it's the one that I painted those pink buttons for. It's grey and it's got pink buttons. I did that. Not completely satisfied with it, but I do like the style, so I'm going to do another one. Now, this is one of those these patterns that everybody has been complaining about because it doesn't go big enough. The biggest that I found was, I thought it went up to a 46-inch bust, but it's not. On the back, I don't know if you can see, it says it does 46, size 46. So when I first looked at that, I thought, oh, it's a 46-inch bust. But it's not. The actual bust is only 42.5, and I'm a 44, so I had to extend the pattern just by the same gaps that they get. You know, it's like an increasing gap, and I had to extend it and widen it on the torso. The sleeves were fine. Well, I didn't have sleeves, but the rest was fine. But we just had to widen the pattern a little bit to cater for it. But yes, even then, it turned out lovely. So that is going to be, I've got some fabric in mind to do this, and I'm looking forward to trying that one again. Then the next one was a one that was on my last year's one, which is the Granville shirt. Several people recommended it and said it was fantastic, a fantastic shirt to do. Can you see it that way? That's the back. Can you see there? No, I'd better go that way. That's the back of it, and several people said it was really good shirt to do, so I'm going to try that. I won't do the one with the pockets, because pockets on a big bust, they're like Belisha beacon, what we call Belisha beacons. It's like, look at here, look here. So I'm going to do probably the plain one. And when I was out shopping last year sometime, I actually went to this country store in Northumberland. It was those who know it, I can't remember what it's called now. I'll put it up here where it was, but if you come from Northumberland, it's a nice place. They had some really expensive shirts, and they were ladies' shirts, and I was looking at them, and they had them with the cuffs. Everything was trimmed with beautiful, it was a plain fabric on the outside and a beautiful floral on the inside, and on the cuffs they had trimmings, pipings of little coloured piping round. So I picked up lots of ideas, and I still haven't reckoned on what fabric to do. I don't know whether to do a pattern fabric or a plain fabric. Got some rough ideas, but I shall try it. Again, the biggest size on this one is a bust 45, a size 20. So I should be able to, that shouldn't need to be sized up at all. So that is pattern number 2. It's the 1501 Sewaholic Granville pattern. And I think that'll turn out nice. I'm going to make it a bit longer though. I prefer a slightly longer shirt. So let's see what happens there. Pattern number 3 is a one that I made when I first started back into sewing. And I went out for lunch. No, we went out somewhere last year. And I picked this particular dress out to put on. And I looked at the mirror and I thought, you know, this is a really nice dress. Of all the dresses that I made at the very start, I think it's in my very first vlog, first or second vlogs, this was the one that really stood out for me, for shape, for flattering, for everything. So I'm going to do this one again. This is it's a Vogue Easy Options, and it's V9202. The one I did was this one. I also quite like that one. So I might try and, I think I said in my previous vlog, the first vlog that I did it, that I would like to do that one. So I may do something like this where it's a pattern on the top and a dark fabric on the bottom. But I may even do both because it's such a lovely dress. I think it's worth doing more than one. So that is the V9202. I'll show you the pictures on the back. Don't know if you can see them. And there's also a straight version as well. I've never done straight dresses very often, but having said that, a straight dress is very good for a big bust. It kind of, so that might be worth doing as well. So that's pattern number 3. Pattern number 4 is a one I did last year. Do you remember this? The fleece top there. Well, what I want to do this time, and it shouldn't take very long to do, is I want to make a gilet like that. That's the men's version. He's wearing the men's version, but as you know, I wear gilets a lot. In England we get cold weather, especially at night time, and sometimes you just want to put something else on. So I'm quite fancying making that. And I don't know what colour, I haven't decided. I don't even know if I may do something like this, where this is a bought one but it's padded. I haven't worked that out yet, but I will keep you, let you know, see what I do. That particular top that I made, I do love it. I think it's really great. Lovely and warm, incredibly warm. So yes, I think I decided, I hummed and hawed, and then I thought, you wear a lot of gilets just to cover yourself on it, to keep warm. I'm not so bothered about cardigans. I do like a gilet, and I thought, right, let's make that. I did order it. There was a gilet, a really nice gilet pattern on sale. I think it was a pattern that they'd stopped making. It was a discontinued pattern on Sew Today site, but when I ordered it, it never came. And here I then contacted them and said I didn't get this pattern, and they then said, sorry, we had run out and we had to refund you your money, and I hadn't noticed that they'd refunded me. So unless I find another gilet pattern, this will be the one I do. If not, I'll keep you updated on. The next one I'm going to do is, now I don't have the patterns for the other 4 things, but the next one, this was actually a pattern that Viv Mom did a while ago. She said she loved this one, and it's I haven't even used it. It's a bit tatty. I think it's not available anymore, but I like the fact that it's got so many choices there. It's a Simplicity 5204, and I actually bought this from America. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I paid a little bit more for it to come from America, but I like it because it's almost a wardrobe. It's got your trousers, it's got your shirt, it's got your a little, it's like a sleeveless top. It's got a skirt. There's a skirt down there, and if you pick the right fabrics, you've got a little wardrobe that's interchangeable. So I thought that was quite nice as a little a wardrobe itself of clothes. Now whether I have the time to do it, I don't know. And it's also got a bag pattern apparently. So that's the back view. That's the back views. Can you see that? Does it show you? That's the back views. So it's actually from Fabricland. It came from Fabricland, which I think is American. So yeah, I quite like that. I like the shape of the trousers. I like the whole I thought it was lovely. So that one is my next one. The other three, 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got patterns for. No, I haven't got the patterns for. The other 4, one of them is the Sewing Workshop Frankie shirt. Now, if you are watching the Sewing Bee, before she went on the Sewing Bee, is Janet, who's the oldest one, who I follow. Where is it? But she put a picture up of her wearing this particular garment, and I thought was lovely. Did you know that she's a great painter? She's done some beautiful paintings, but you'll find that out yourself. Now, she made that, which I thought was lovely. And then I've seen other ones. It's another one she made. That's Janet wearing this striped version. And she's called Janny Sews. Janny Sews. And I like them. I like it. I think it's lovely, that Frankie shirt. Let me see if I can show you another one. Another Frankie shirt. And the pattern is, if I can find the Frankie shirt pattern, I'll put a picture up there. It's basically made up of different angles. I'll hold this up here. I'll put the picture. The actual pattern is made up of lots of pieces, and they're all in different angles at the back. They go like that. The sleeve has got different angles there. It's not a cheap pattern, but it's absolutely wonderful. The next one, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is 7. Number 7 is the Chilton coat by Cashmerette. Now, I haven't done any Cashmerette patterns at all, and she caters for the bigger body. And someone put a picture up of a Chilton coat, which I actually liked, and I thought, ooh, I might do that. And I don't know, I can't remember who it was, but I liked the idea of what they were making. Natural Dane did a lovely one. You can see Natural Dane did a lovely Chilton coat. Another one who did it was, well, the lady herself, and I've forgotten her name. She did she made herself, picture's not very clear because I've got bad internet here, but that's her. And I quite liked the idea of it, but I think I'd like to make mine long. I don't want to make it a short one. I want to make it fairly long. So, and I've got a few tweaks and a few things that I want to tweak on it. So a few ideas for tweaking. I do like this one, if I can show you it. That one, the lady in the middle. Can you see her? This lady in the middle with the spotted one. I like that idea, but I'm debating whether to make it much longer, so that it covers the whole of my body, because I'm all, well, not the whole of my body, because I'd look like a little dwarf if I had it really long, but kind of mid-calf. There's a lovely pink one. There's a pink one. Somebody's done a lovely pink floral one. I don't know if you can you see, is it? Of course, there's that one where the lady's done a floral one there as well. So there's some, I quite like that. I haven't got the pattern yet. I'm guessing it will be expensive, but I'm liking the potential in it. I will be changing it. There's some things I like about it, some things I don't. I'm not keen on these flaps with buttons on. I might change the collar a bit, and I believe I might change the back of it a bit, but I do like the possibility of that. I think it's quite nice. It's very got potential. So possibly that might be an autumn one. I don't know. It just depends. See, I promised myself to make a coat, and I have got some coat fabric, a couple of pieces of coat fabric that I need to use up. But then I'm thinking, well, you've got loads of coats, and quite often I end up going out dressed with this on rather than a coat, so might be a bit iffy. Right, just had a drink of water there. My throat was getting a bit dry. 2 left. One is number 8, and that is a bag. And it's a bag, I've actually made it at the beginning of this year, and I like it so much I'm going to make it again. The bag is the Geometry Crossbody bag, and I like it because it's got handles as well. I love crossbody bags, especially like at the moment I have a backpack type bag, and I like it because most of the time I sometimes have it on one arm, but I can put both arms on and just walk, you know, not worrying about my bag, holding the straps or anything. Walk and hold the straps on, not having to worry about a bag. I like practical bags, and this crossbody bag, I liked the way that the colour was, and I'll put a picture up there to let you see what the crossbody bag looks like. And I made it out of this spare fabric that I had. It's and this is it. This is the one that I've made. And these pressing has been I've never used it yet. And what I like about it is it's got a zip there, so it's got a fairly deep pocket. I can put my hand in there, so that would take my mobile phone, I think. Well, yes, that takes my mobile phone, so I can quickly get it out. I'm not looking all over the place for it. So that's what I liked about that bit there. Then it's got a pocket here. Now this was meant to be a popper, but I couldn't get it's a little teddy bear one. Can you see a teddy bear? I bought those from Germany. Little popper, but I couldn't get it to work, and I almost ruined it. So there are some marks on it, so in the end I put a Velcro on there, and that's got a deep bag there that goes right down to the bottom corner, so that could take a pair of sunglasses. I don't know what, I still haven't turned that over there. I've still got to pin that, but that's a deep pocket there. It's got a back pocket here, and then it's got the inside pocket, and it's got handles, which I like. And then when I say it's not finished, it's because I haven't finished sewing that front pocket, and I've also got to put my shoulder strap on, and I've got my patterns in here for added weight, to let you see the added weight. It's actually this, I've lined that with my stuff up there, my padded stuff up there, and it's worked very well. Inside I've added a little, on this one I've added a little B zipper catch. Inside's got the zip comes up like that. I've put my old iPad in there, but the old iPad could actually go down there. You see, you could put your iPad down there. So it's got such a lot of potential. I like a practical bag, and this is working for me. Takes quite a bit of stuff. I've got all my patterns that I've just been showing you in here, and inside I've lined it in pink, and there's a pocket, another deep pocket down there, that I'm inside pocket, and I just think it is such a practical bag that I can either carry like that by the side, or I can use it as a crossbody bag, have the straps coming round and have it there. I tend to carry my crossbody bags here. So that, as I say, that was my first attempt, and I liked it so much I'm going to do another one. I may even do 2 or 3, but you'll definitely see some more of these. Well impressed by it. I like the deep pockets. Nothing unusual, you know. I think it just holds so much. So, and it's practical. The backpack I've got at the moment is a bought one, and I'm constantly going, which pocket is it? It's got so many pockets in the wrong places that I can never find anything. But yes, I will definitely be doing that, and that's the Geometry Crossbody bag. It's a PDF download one again, but it's got so much potential. And the last one I came across only a couple of days ago, and I liked it because I have a shirt that has the same kind of thing at the side. It has a button opening at the side. It's a pullover. It's called the Brunswick Pullover. It's by Handmade, and it's got this lovely kind of vent on each side where you can undo the buttons. And the thing about that is that sometimes I just think a little bit of a split down the side is less tight on your belly or on your bottom. So, and I've got a couple of shirts like that where they're actually Granville type shirts that are slightly baggy, but they were bought ones, and they've got buttons down the sides, so I've loosened them off and they look rather flattering. So I've got the fabric for that, so I'm quite fancy doing the Brunswick. Someone had done it. It's seam allowance included. Did it in a beautiful pattern with a pink pocket on the arm. Those are my kind of colours. I like that, the mustardy colours and the pinks. I thought that was lovely. And there you go, that's the front. So yes, the Brunswick is, I think I'll probably be turning out 2 or 3 of those Brunswicks once I get going on them, if it turns out nice. I think it will do. So I'm looking forward to doing those. There you go, ladies, those are my Make 9. My Make 9, I've got my picture. It's going to go up on Instagram in the next day or 2 after I've put the vlog on. And let's hope that I succeed in getting nearly all of them done. I'm definitely feeling confident about them all. Not so much confident about being able to do them, but confident that they are the kind of things that I want to make. And so, there you go. We'll just have to see what happens, won't we? In the meantime, watch this space. Catch you next time. Bye.